Oh my God. Hi. What's going on?
How do I look?
Are you? Are you okay? Like, are you okay?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God. First of all, I'm so happy to see you. So happy
Ha-
to see you alive.
Happy to
Um,
see you too. I'm barely
Holy
hanging
fuck.
on.
Did you get a good night's sleep at least?
No, I still had I still had PTSD. I like woke up. Who's is someone filming me? Like,
I did,
where's
Pat, the
everyone?
same thing happened to me last. I swear to
Oh,
God. I was literally wake up in the morning being like, where's the camera? Where's the camera? Like it
oh.
really fucks with you. I'm really glad that you survived. I'm glad that you're in one piece for the most part.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I know we can't really talk about it, but holy fuck, I can't wait to
Let
like
me just say that this is going to be quite the show. You did it, production. You got exactly what you wanted out of me and out of everyone. I hope you're fucking happy. I woke up, do I have a mouth guard? I'm like, "Ugh, where am I?" And
Oh
then I
my
was like
God.
sweating.
Mouth guards?
I was like,
What?
it was, I will say
Horrible.
this. We can't talk about the show, but it
Yeah.
was everything no, it was more than I thought it was going to be. It was like so
Yeah.
much crazier than I even imagined it was going to be. Shout out to everyone on the production team,
Yeah.
like Tara Botwick and
She's
fucking
she's the she's mother. Like she's
sh-
everything.
she is
Sarah.
so good at what she does. Rob, like I don't
Mhm.
even know what, like all the camera people, all the hottie like women behind like Peyton and
Oh yeah.
Hannah and like
How many like yeah, just hot, hot, hot all around. The sound people are hot. Like
sound people. It was great. And it was really, really cool. I came back feeling very grateful that I work where I work. And it was so great to just be off of your phone and like connect with people in real life.
hmm.
Now that's not to say there wasn't drama because,
Yeah, yeah,
because there was drama.
yeah.
Um, Look, it got heated. It was great, but I don't know. I just feel really happy to work where I'm at because everyone is so like good at their. We don't have one bad person working for this company. I mean, there's like scumbags, but like there's
For
not
sure.
like one rotten apple or anything. Like everyone is good at what they do.
People really find their spots and they soar. And I think that
Yeah.
these reality shows are such a perfect example of that. Like everyone
Yep.
just comes together and is like an unbelievable team. And
Hmm.
then, I think we talk about it a lot whenever these shoots go down. I guess you could call it a shoot, even though it was like I don't know what's bigger than like a shoot. Like
A
it's,
production.
obviously a production, yeah. So we have all these things and we have a lot of Barstool people that do it, and then they also occasionally will bring in a few people for like consulting or help on the outside, and those people are always so shocked by what a well-oiled machine it all ends up being. And I'm very excited to see you shine. And I also think that it's such a great showcase of like just everybody being able to be entertainers, Like
Mhm.
it's just such a perfect environment for everyone to be the biggest versions of themselves, to be the most obnoxious versions of themselves, to be like the most competitive version of themselves. And I know so little because I was really trying to stay out of, I didn't want some like to fuck it up. Like I didn't want to ask too many people or say the wrong thing or whatever. So I was really trying to stay out of everything. And I've never had worse FOMO in my life. Like every day I was like, oh my God, I wish I was there. Like I wish I was seeing this happen. Like I need to watch this all unfold. The tiny, tiny bits and pieces that I've heard and known about the drama side of things is like I can't believe it. I cannot believe the drama that is unfolding. So I
Yeah.
cannot wait to see it. I know that you're gonna shine. Like, oh my God.
People
So,
definitely didn't hold back. I think that's the last thing
and
I'll
that's
say on
great.
it.
And they shouldn't. What did you think of like competing, like the gameplay
Oh,
stuff,
I love it. It's so great. The
Yeah,
people who do our challenges do the challenges for Survivor and for Amazing Race, and they go
yeah,
balls to the wall. Like
yeah.
it was awesome. Ella Griff, everyone's like, you and Ella are gonna love each other. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I knew you guys would be best
Ella
friends.
Griff's my best friend. I love Ella
Yeah.
Griff.
Isn't she
Um,
amazing? Like I knew that
she
you
was
guys
fun.
would hit it off.
Yeah, it was good. So it's gonna be really difficult not to talk about it. Food was good. Dante the
Mhm.
Don he is unbelievable.
Such a character.
He's a character. I'm trying to think what else. It's tricky. It's like maybe we just stay away from the whole thing.
It is
I mean,
tricky.
I'm doing a party at John Boy on June 28th, the Pride Party, so everyone come out to
Oh,
Chicago to see that.
amazing. Wow, now I really have FOMO
I know. I
because
think
I'm
I'm
not
gonna do another one in
there.
Cleveland, but I'll like the graphics will be up and everything. But it was good. I
Incredible.
don't know what the hell is going on the internet. So fill me in on everything. Then your Knicks are
My
fucking
Knicks.
crushing.
My
Tell
Knicks
me
are
everything.
crushing.
What's been
Shout out to
happening?
the Knicks. Well, I would say the biggest piece of news that I saw while you were gone that I knew that you would love and freak out over is that Alex Cooper is pregnant.
The founding father.
The founding father's pregnant. But can
Yes.
I just say, like, all I wanted to do was discuss this with you because I think that there are layers to this pregnancy announcement, and I think tying it back into like the drama with Alex Earl, which was only a couple weeks ago, like that wasn't that long ago. She was definitely obviously pregnant at that time. It makes me wonder, like, okay, so did you like you knew you were pregnant, you knew this announcement was coming. Were you trying to like get ahead of something, get it all out, and then be like, by the way, I'm pregnant, like don't
Right.
attack a pregnant lady, bitch, like whatever? Or, was this always the plan? Like what came first, the pregnancy announcement or the Alex Earl call out? Who knows?
If this was the plan, I have even more respect for father than I thought I
Honestly,
could have
same.
ever.
Like sweep it
But
under the rug, like
yeah, and all the articles being like they're having trouble in their marriage, whatever. I mean, she's what? She's 31, 32. That's primo
yeah.
pregnancy time. She's
Mhm.
rich. She's got a beautiful husband. She's got a probably failing entertainment company, but we don't know.
You'll never know until you.
Regardless, she'll be fine. I mean, now
She's
Alex
got
Earl has
millions of
to get pregnant.
dollars.
Yeah.
No one's worried about her well-being, I will say that. But another question that made me think, or a conversation, I should say, that's being
Mm.
had about this is like people are people are almost mad that she quote unquote got a happy ending because the idea is like, well, she was a slut and she talks about blowjobs and she talks about whatever and she's like sex positive. So now she's married and having a kid, so she's a hypocrite. People are saying that.
So you
And
can't
I think
have sex and talk about sex and have a kid?
these are
Would that
these
ever
are the
happen with a
crazy.
guy ever?
Never.
Never.
Never, never, never.
Never.
So I hate that narrative that it's kind of blown over now. People kind of like roll their eyes at it, but there were a
Yeah.
couple, there was some conversation online about it being like, oh, she switched up her whole vibe and now she's married with a kid when like 3 years ago she was giving blowjob instructions on her podcast. It's like, I mean, shut the fuck up. Like it doesn't
Who
make sense
cares?
to me that like one does not negate the other. Just because you talk about sex and are sex positive doesn't mean that you can't get married and have children. Like that's a crazy leap. But a lot of people talking about how it's like, oh, men don't want sluts to have happy endings, or they don't want promiscuous women to like succeed in their lane or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy out there.
What do you think? You think it's a boy? Let's do a pregnancy Alex Cooper pool right now. Boy or
Gender
girl?
reveal?
I think it's gonna be twin boys.
You think twins?
I do.
No, I think she would have a bigger belly at this point if she were having twins. Um,
I know nothing
but
about pregnancy.
yeah, well,
Twins. What?
that's not necessarily true. I just would have thought that I would think that she'd be like, I'm pregnant and it's twins, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I always want every baby to be a girl. Like whenever I
Right.
see someone pregnant, I'm like, it's a girl. Like I'm
Well,
that
you're
bitch.
sexist.
Yeah, because I'm sexist, but I also I'm a misandrist. Get it right, bitch. But let's see. I think that Alex Cooper would actually be a really good boy mom. Like I don't say that about many people, but I think that she would really kind of crush that. She's very straightforward and she's very encouraging, and I just feel like she'd run the shit out of like a boys soccer team, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
Or
God.
girls
Her
soccer
like when Kim K would go to North soccer games with Kanye and she'd like be
team.
sitting on the side
And
watching.
they'd
I
be wearing like
fucking love
head
it.
to toe Balenciaga, like just like
Yes.
with like a
Kanye's in like
mask
his
on.
ski mask, that psycho. Um, Speaking of slut shaming and
Oh
sorry, my brain is like still shut off. Speaking of slut shaming and whatever, we got to talk about the Chelsea Handler, Shane Gillis war of
God,
words that's going on because I think you
yes.
saw that. You did watch that, right?
I saw all of it. I watched the roast. I saw her give on that podcast, and then I saw Shane's response.
All right, let's get into that in 1 second. But first, we want to talk to you guys about Chili's. The Chili's Big Crispy 3 for me. Chili's 3 for me serves at the Big Crispy fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink for 10.99. Chili's Big Crispy 3 for me, the best 10.99 you can eat. And if you're tired of tiny, overpriced fast food chicken sandwiches, of course you are. Check out the Chili's Big Crispy 3 for me. They have it in Jersey, right? Where you're at?
They have it everywhere. Yeah, they have it in Jersey. I have been craving it more than anything I've ever craved in my life because I keep seeing the commercials during the Knicks game, and
Yes.
I really need it. We might have to take a field trip, Pat, for real. Like we might have to head over to Jersey and get ourselves some Chili's.
I'd love that. Hop on the back of the bike and let's take a ride over to Chili's. And you guys should all take a ride over to
Yes.
Chili's. So head to Chili's for the Big Crispy. Three for me for served with fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink for $10.99. I grew up on Chili's. It's like nostalgia in your mouth. I
Me too.
love it.
Me too.
Jackpocket. Ordering lottery tickets has never been easier. Thanks to our partners at Jackpocket. Whether you'd like to order Powerball, Mega Millions, scratch off tickets, or whatever, you can order them all on the Jackpocket lottery app, which we love. Jackpocket makes ordering tickets quick, simple, and secure. And here's the best part. If you're new to Jackpocket, they've got a special just for you. Download the Jackpocket app, sign up using code OUT2. That's code OUT2, and new Jackpocket customers who deposit $5 will get $10 in lottery credits instantly. That's right, $10 in lottery credits instantly when you deposit $5 on Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. I love Jackpocket. I use Jackpocket. I make everyone in my family use Jackpocket. It's the easiest way
Hmm.
and the most secure way to get lottery tickets, and it's an absolute no-brainer. Once again, code OUT2. All you gotta do is put $5 in. You get $10 in lottery credits, and who knows, the next millionaire could be you. Now, speaking of
Ooh.
millionaires,
Speaking of
Shane
millionaires,
Gillis,
but wait,
Chelsea
wait, wait, wait. I'm
Handler.
sorry. Before we even get into all of this, while you were doing that ad read, I realized that you didn't even attempt to compliment my hair. Like you knew that I
I
got a
was waiting.
haircut
I
right
was waiting. I
before
want to
this,
make you wait because you have
and
too big
you
of a
knew
head.
that I got highlights last
Yes.
week, and you said
It looks
nothing.
good. It's
Like
light for summer.
it's light for summer. It's light for summer. It's actually not this light in person. When you see it in person, you're gonna be like, oh,
It
but
looks
it's looking really
great.
blonde on this thing.
Yeah, tell me what shade did we go with?
I just put a few golden highlights mixed in with the red,
Oh,
a
why don't you
balayage, if you will,
go beach blonde? Go
all
go
over.
bleach blonde.
I used to be. You didn't know me then. You didn't know me when I was bleach blonde.
Yeah.
I made a joke recently to my mom, being like, "I'm gonna dye my hair bleach blonde," and she was like, "No." In the reply, I was like, "All right, bitch,
You
whatever,
you
fine."
should do that with like the really dark Pam Anderson eyebrows.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just go full 90s, like skinny, tiny,
Oh
whatever. My
my
eyebrows
God.
are non-existent. Anyway,
I
sorry, I had
love
to
it.
make fun of you for a
No,
second.
you're good. You look fantastic. I did notice, by the way, and I was going to compliment. We have been scheduling this show around like Kelly's hair and my like physical and mental ability to be awake right now. But I do want to
Yes,
talk about Chelsea Handler, another hot blonde.
yes, we have to.
She was on the roast with Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe. They were roasting Kevin Hart. There were some jokes made from Shane Gillis to Kevin Hart, or excuse me, there were some jokes made from Shane Gillis to Chelsea Handler that she didn't like. She went on a show and she had to say this.
I mean, it was ick. It was gross. I don't find those jokes to be funny. Jokes about lynching black people. People are like, it's a roast, you go for it. I'm like, you can go for it without being gross. Yeah. Like, I find that to be gross. I found them making fun of Cheryl Underwood's like dead husband who committed suicide. Like, a skin color. She's fine with that. If she says she's fine with that, she's fine with that. I wasn't fine with that. I thought that was disgusting too. Wow. But there was so much disgustingness that I knew it was going to be such a like gross vibe that I would be able to elevate it, no problem.
All right, your initial thoughts on her reaction.
Well, okay, wait. So before I give my thoughts on the whole thing, I don't know if Chelsea was saying that stuff because she didn't like the jokes that Shane said about her. Like he called her a Zionist, but that was basically it. And I think she did. I actually think she laughed. They like showed her and she like rolled her eyes or whatever. What she was talking about in this interview, I believe, is kind of the theme of the night. And you, because you watched the roast as well, right?
Yep.
When it aired, yeah. And I would agree with her. So before I even say anything that's happening, am fucking obsessed with Chelsea Handler. She raised me, and I don't like Shane Gillis. So if
So
you're
you're
already gonna hate,
biased.
you're already gonna hate my
I love them both.
opinion.
So
Like
I'll
love
hopefully
Shane
even
Gillis.
it
So
out.
that's okay. And that so then that's good. That's good. I don't like Shane because and I kind of have this same thought on him and I voiced this before because I know that everybody loves Shane Gillis at the office. They're fucking best friends with him, kiss him on the mouth, whatever. I get it. Like he's everybody's obsessed with him. I've never been a fan. So when Chelsea was like, I just know that those guys are kind of gross. I feel the same way about Tony Hinchcliffe. It's like they have like this gross humor, not in a way that's like blood and guts and like fart jokes and stuff, but more gross is like it's almost like it's like shock shit. Like they say something that they want to shock you, but then that you also laugh at. Like for example, the joke she refers to in that interview is they talk about like lynching black people and like all these. It's like, oh my gosh, like and obviously that's a racist joke. And okay, fine, if you want to make racist jokes, you make racist jokes. I think it's fine that Chelsea's like, I don't think those racist jokes are funny. Like it's fine to think that. It's fine for her to have an opinion on that. I too don't think that those jokes are funny. That doesn't mean that other people don't think that they're funny, but I think that it totally sets the tone for like those guys and like what kind of jokes you laugh at. And it brings up the larger conversation of like, if you're laughing at those kind of jokes, what kind of person are you and whatever. And now
Right.
people are offended and now they hate Chelsea for like saying that. And I get what she said, but I also get people being like, this is a roast, like whatever. So I
I
don't
think
know. But
it's a
I mean,
bigger. Sorry, go ahead. I
that's
cut
what
you
all I
off.
was saying. No, that was it. Yeah, that was all I was saying.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, was it who was the woman Cheryl something who was on the roast?
Cheryl Underwood. Yeah.
So Cheryl Underwood actually did a show with Shane Gillis and with his partner Matt thereafter, where they talked about comedy and the roast and this and that and how certain jokes were appropriate, whatever. They made the great point that, which I understood. Actually, I might be making this point. I think the roast
Oh,
is more of an exercise in free speech, whether or not the
yeah.
jokes are funny or not. And I think
Yeah.
that is important. So even if the jokes didn't hit and even if they're terrible, I think we live in a time now where, and I don't want to make this like think PC, but like
Yeah.
people are getting yanked off TV for saying shit. So like
For
you have
sure.
to,
Which is not okay
but
either,
right.
obviously.
And I
Yeah.
think it's one of those things where I think Shane is funny. I think Chelsea Handler is hilarious. And I think we shouldn't mistake Chelsea Handler's disapproval of the jokes with
Mhm.
anger because I think those two things are different. I think Chelsea's a very funny comic and Chelsea
Yes.
understands humor and she respects attempts at humor. And I think that just by her saying, I didn't think those were funny, doesn't mean she's angry. So we don't have to paint Chelsea Handler as like the angry woman because she doesn't like something, which is,
That's all they're doing. They're like this, oh, of course, this like washed up white bitch, like all she has stuff
yeah.
to say about it, whatever, blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, Chelsea Handler's not washed up. Like, I don't know what world you're living in, but like she's sold out tours currently. So I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck you're talking about. She's written like 5 books. Like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
But
And she had
I
and Shane Gillis had so Shane Gillis's response to this is why everyone was sucking him off. And it was shout out Shane.
It's funny. It
it
was a
was a
funny.
perfect
What else can he
response.
say? What else can he say? I thought it was
He's
funny.
he said where Chelsea went after them, which this is what Chelsea does, right? She's unafraid. Like this is who
Yeah,
she is. She doesn't give a fuck. She's in the big boys club. Like she's been around the
yep.
block. She's incredibly well respected.
I admire
And
her for that. Yeah,
she's great. And Shane Ropacki said, this is a big moment for Chelsea. I'm glad she's capitalizing. Good for her. We're all rooting for her. Anyway, come see me July 17th at the football stadium in Philly.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a funny response.
yeah.
It's annoying. Like here is where my personal biases come in because yes, that is arguably a funny response
He's like,
to
I'm gonna go
just
clear $1 million Saturday night. Enjoy your fucking
not even that part of it.
yeah.
Like it's like whatever, cool, you're on tour, so is she. Like that's not even really a flex to me. But the
Right.
him like being like, oh, this is a big moment for her, like as if she's some small no name and this is the first time that she's ever got, been
Right.
famous or whatever. Like that is funny because she's so famous. Like
Right.
she doesn't need a big break. Like that's why that's funny. But I think that people are taking it as like an own or like Shane's dismissing her fame or her success or whatever. And I actually don't interpret it that way. I was like, oh, that's just funny. What else is he going to say? She called him a like racist pig, basically. He's got to say something. So I get that. And I would imagine she would laugh at that too. She's not some like stick up her ass,
Right.
whatever the fuck. That's why like I hate that it's now being painted that she's like that just because she thought that Shane and Tony Hinchcliffe's jokes were cheap, like which I
Right.
agree. I thought some were funny and I thought others were like, all right, what are you just saying this? So you can say lynching black people on TV? Like that's how it feels sometimes when
There
Shane
was racial
makes
tension.
jokes.
Like I felt
Totally.
racial tension. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
It
what the
was
fuck?"
weird.
Speech,
But
they're free speech pushers, like big time. But I
totally. Which
think Chelsea,
I get. We need those people. We need people to
yep,
push free speech, sure. But it's like, are you pushing free speech because you want free speech for the world? Are you pushing it because you want to say these things and you want to get away with it? Like, that's how I
right.
feel about Shane. I feel like he makes jokes because he wants to say them. And he's like, it's a joke, y'all. It's a joke. And it's like, I think you just want to like be bigoted. Like, that's the tone I get. But I know nobody like, or Shane fans don't agree with that, and including half of our friends. So, but that's just how
Yeah.
I feel about it.
Look, I think it's two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I think Shane's very funny.
Yeah. I
And
also think Tony Hinchcliffe,
he's
his
a little
biggest
weasel.
mistake, yeah, he's a weasel, but his biggest mistake was choosing a level 4 spray tan before this
Oh
event.
my God.
Oh my
Brutal.
God, he looked awful. Like he literally blended in with the orange background. That was he should have left after that moment because he was like, this is humiliating. Like, I don't care
Yeah.
how good my jokes are, this is a problem.
Yep.
Like vanity needed to step in there for him.
And
And
Chelsea
unfortunately, it
and
didn't.
Chelsea's not afraid either. When she came out, she's like, "Congratulations, boys! You got your
Yeah,
fearless leader elected." Like Chelsea does
yeah.
not need the approval of these
She doesn't give
fucking
a fuck.
comedians. She does not need the approval. She doesn't want the approval. Chelsea Handler, the reason that she's famous is because she's hilarious and she's talented, all this and that. But I think more so than any of that, she's gonna say what she fucking thinks. And I
Yes.
think the
She also
truth, like
doesn't.
always, the truth shall set you free, which you will find
Mhm.
out on a future show. When you say what you
Yeah.
think, when you say what you think, people
And
listen.
now we're foreshadowing.
Yeah, I know. I know I don't do that. Authenticity matters, and I think you always have to say what you think. Always.
Completely. And the thing too about Chelsea is like she doesn't care if the Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe fans of the world don't like her. Like that's not her audience. She doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like she's way more mainstream. She was on late night TV. Like what do we, you know what I mean? Like she's so far above all that that like in my head it's like okay, yeah, she made a couple shots at the roast. She's
Right.
talking about it in the podcast, but like really, it's a waste of her time to even keep talking about it, I think. Like
Right. And I think
whatever.
people shouldn't project just because comedians dis at the end of the day, comedians will respect comedy in an attempt at comedy, even if they don't think the jokes are funny. I think
Yeah,
Chelsea respects the fucking maybe she respects the comedy that they tried to do. And
maybe.
Shane,
I mean, Shane is
I
most.
know Shane and them are they're like you don't come at the queen. Like Chelsea will fucking cut you down. Don't come at the
Yeah. Oh,
queen
yeah.
too hard. And because she's not gonna mince words, she doesn't give a fuck about like your fan base and like
Yeah.
commenters. She doesn't give a fuck about that. She
You
cares
see,
about
she
her
said
like
that
attacking you. Like I don't
she
care
said that
about
she said
anything
she's
else.
got
It's you.
his ex-girlfriends in her DMs. I'm like, that's a place you don't want to be. She's like, yeah, I've got like Shane's ex-girlfriend in my DM calling him a fucking creep. And I'm like, that's, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you don't want to risk that level being opened. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got people that they've pissed off in their life, and you don't want them being in direct contact with your biggest op, you know? So it's
Exactly. 100%. And we all have it's been nice being off the internet because I knew about none of this shit until I got
yeah,
back on the
right.
internet.
No,
Oh my
no
God.
chance to even have an opinion. Isn't that so nice?
It was so fucking great being off the internet. I need to do it more. But
Yeah.
shout out Chelsea, shout out Shane, shout out
Yeah.
thank you for the YouTube title to both of you.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
to
that.
Getty Images to try and bump the algorithm. We appreciate you. We love
Mhm.
you. And that's that. What else did oh, I kind of missed this while we were out there. You put down Drake. He dropped three
Oh,
albums at once. I
yes,
Nick,
last Friday.
yeah, Nikki
Yep.
Smokes. I You couldn't be around him without
Well, you were with
having
like two
Drake
of the
notice.
biggest Drake heads in the world. You were with Nikki and Tommy Smokes. They're both huge Drake guys.
It was crazy. What do you think about the new album?
I'm not like a
It all
diehard
sounds the
Drake
same.
fan. Yeah, it all sounds the same. I gotta say that. But here is how I'm approaching the Drake situation. I am a casual Drake fan. I liked Views. I like all the songs. I liked I like Passion Fruit. I like that song. There's like a few songs that I like, and I've always liked Drake in that way as like a feature. Now it's gotten to the point where like he is his own thing, and I've like missed the lore. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
get it anymore, and all the songs sound the same. But as a Taylor Swift fan, I hate when people say that. So I don't want smoke with the Drake fans.
Now, fuck
If
it.
you
Give him
love
smoke.
if you love Drake and you love his 41 songs, like that's good for you because when Taylor Swift put out 31 songs, all of them were very important. So I think that if you're, if you're a Drake guy and those 41 songs hit for you, good for you. I'm happy for you. I would say that out of the three albums, the one album that I really like is called shit, hold on. They're all such silly names. Hold on.
Also,
Let's
he
see.
dropped all of his music videos at the same time as the songs. So like there was music videos being
Yes.
like
There
playing
was
fucking, and all his
a
music
yeah,
videos are him just going right to the
yeah.
camera.
It's like it's always that. It's always
I
that with the lighting moving. Okay, so the album out of the three that he dropped, the one that I like is Maid of Honor, and it's got his mom on the cover. And so people are like, "What's that's so weird?" Because there's a song on it called "Ho Phase," which is my number
oh,
one favorite song on all three albums so
I
far.
currently am
That's
on. Yeah.
Ho Phase is my number one. Yeah, well, that's why I can relate. So it's like love that.
Jove's is
Also,
good.
I need to point out that I'm doing a lot of hands. I'm doing a lot of this because I've got French manicure.
Oh, so you're trying to show off. All right,
Well, I'm
let's do
not
this
trying
now.
to show
I'll
it
show my
off, but
teeth.
I'm like talking different and like acting different.
You
Your
show
teeth
your
look great.
nails. You show your nails. I'll show my teeth.
They look
They
the same.
look great.
I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
I'm
one of
talking
those
like
things.
Margot Robbie unintentionally.
I mean, when that album came out, we were talking about and like we were watching the music videos at night.
Mhm.
Whatever happened to video vixens?
Oh my
Whatever
God, I don't
happened
know.
to Drake
I
is
don't
I
know.
don't want to watch fucking Drake stare
No.
into a camera in a beautifully lit room with like a mink throw on a computer chair and dance around. I want
Mhm.
big booty bitches. I
Yeah.
want cars. I want I want women just fucking dancing around. I want old school 2000s Nelly Tip Drill style music videos. I want that back. I want Murphy Lee. I want Diddy. I want Shake. Well, no, okay, not Diddy. I want Shake Your Tail
Yeah,
Feather.
not
Like
Diddy.
I
Keep
want
him out
like
of it.
Welcome to Atlanta. Like
Yes.
that was primo. I want to feel like I'm at a fucking party, not like I'm in
Yes.
some gloomy fucking music studio in Toronto with at this
Yes.
guy's house. The music videos were trash, dude. Like let's have a
I
little
want like
artistic quality here.
I want Megan Good on the hood of a car spraying a hose around with suds. That's what I want.
Yes, I
That's what
do.
I want.
I want, and you know what? Even if we get into like even the white girls were in on it, like Jessica Simpson, Daisy Duke. Like remember that
Anybody.
where she was like swinging her hair
Oh
around?
yeah, of course. Of course I do. No, I want hot girls in music videos and I feel like yeah, Drake is it's his ego. His ego's in the way and he's like I just want to be.
Yeah,
You guys don't get me. Like no one gets it, you
you
know?
emotional little bitch. Like you're climbing up the side of like a silo in like a Batman costume. It's like, what are we doing? Show me Trina.
Oh.
Okay? Show me
Yeah, where's
Trina.
Trina? Where the fuck is Trina?
Yes, give
Where's
me
Trina?
Trina.
Where's Tanashi? I need Tanashi back in here.
Yeah, I
Let's
want all
go.
these
What are we
bitches. Like
doing?
Cardi B was the last one who did it with City Girls, where they were
Yes.
dancing on the boat and everyone was like,
Yep.
what is going on?
Yeah.
I'm
And that's
sick of
like
it.
that's the shit that sells. And also like I love to watch and respect a hot woman dancing her fucking ass
Yes.
off like in a
Yes.
hot bikini. Like let's go.
I
No.
don't want a man in
So
his feelings. Don't,
no.
I know I'm going to upset the Drake fans, but enough. I don't want you in your feelings. Look at where you are. Look at what you're
He's just
doing.
been in them for a long time, you know? Like I just wish that there were a couple bangers, but maybe he's going through it still. Maybe he's got a problem. You
Oh
know, who knows
God.
what he's got going on.
Everyone's got
I'll
a
tell you what
fucking
though,
problem.
Ho Phase you can shake your ass to.
Hope as you
Hope
can
there's a
shake
couple
your
of
ass to.
songs on Maid of Honor that you can shake your ass to. It's like Ho Phase, Cheetah Girls or whatever. There's a song called Cheetah Print, sorry. Cheetah Print featuring
Yes.
Sexy Red.
Oh, that's
That's a
a
good
thing. I
one.
just want a song with some bounce. I'm done with
Yeah.
auto-tune. I want to exit the auto-tune
Princess. I like
era
Princess.
and I want to
Yeah.
get into the bounce era. Give me some
Yeah.
bounce.
I just want to dance is the thing, Pat. Like I love a
Yes.
sad song.
Yeah,
You know I love a sad song,
of
but
course.
I truly need to like I'm bringing myself all the way back to like Dane Cook days and I want to get in a bar and make a circle around my shoes and my purses and just dance. Like that's so badly what I want. And we don't have any good new music for that so far. Even Olivia Rodrigo came out with a new song today. We're recording this on a Friday. She came out with a new song today that's like it's good, but it's sad and whatever. And I thought maybe it would be like some upbeat sadness, but it's not. And it's just kind of like, fuck, is this about what
I
about
don't
to be what
know.
we're gonna get? Is like a bunch of sad ass girly pop albums going into the summer? We can't have that. We need a
That's why
banger.
you need to start game maxing with me because
Yeah.
once you hop off that ferry on Fire Island, it's disco, mama. We are not
Yeah.
playing. We are not playing at low T, mid T, and high T. There will be no Drake. There will be
Do you
Earth,
think we
Wind, and
could?
Fire. There will be Donna
Yes.
Summer. There will be
Yes.
some Whitney Houston, perhaps with a Kygo
Oh,
mix. But we are bringing back disco, and we are.
thank
That's why, like,
God.
we are at Dante the Don's bar. There was a big rap party, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
you know what? You know, a bar is run well when the whole staff is gay. Like, you want a party,
Yes.
you put a gay man at a disco themed party.
Mhm.
I don't even dance. Like, and I got in there, and I was just like
The
shaking my
Good Night
ass.
Convoy is the best bar in Chicago. Like I've never been to a better place. I know that we obviously we all talk about it because we're friends with Dante, but it truly is the best, and they have the best music. That's why I like it. Like it's
Yeah.
music you can sing to, music you can dance to. Like it's so much fun. Wait, that totally reminded me. Did you see Madonna throwing shade
At who?
at, just at like everybody? People think it could be like Charlie XCX, but this is what she said. She posted an Instagram. This is her and the Instagram. Can you see?
So
And yes, I have the ring
she's
light.
the exact age of my mother, by the way. I think they're the same birthday.
Amazing. Well, so this is what she has to say. Pop Base says Madonna stuns in new Instagram update. If your dance floor is dead, maybe you're playing the wrong music with the disco
Yup.
ball. Hmm.
Yup.
And this is 3 days ago. So you and Madonna are in lockstep. We are all on board, and I'm ready to get to Fire Island like at any moment.
Oh
Should we
my
do that? Should
God.
we take a field trip and like bring Ella and just rip that place up?
Oh, yeah, Ella would.
Can you
I don't.
imagine?
I think the dolls would be too jealous of Ella. Like she would be getting too
Yeah,
much
they would be.
attention.
They would be.
It
Yeah,
might
they'd
become
be.
a thing. Yeah, I don't
Dolls
know.
get the dolls get pissed at me sometimes, and I'm like,
Of
okay, you
course.
need to chill.
I'm so
Yeah,
happy that it's raining on Fire Island right now because I'm not there. Everyone I know is out there. I'm like, have fun with the weather.
yeah, I know. Although it's sneakily very sunny here right now.
I
I'm
know it
wondering
really
if
is.
this big storm coming is like a hoax, but
I don't
I'm not
know.
doing anything. I'm not doing jack shit. I would like to be cozy in the house, to be
I
honest. I'm
know.
happy with
I
that.
would too. It's like I'm ready to kind of summer is like a week away and I'm praying. They said we're gonna have the rainiest and the hottest and rainiest summer ever. They're like it's gonna
Oh,
be incredibly hot and incredibly rainy. So I'm praying that
wow.
it doesn't
A lot of
rain.
green grass coming our way.
A lot of green grass. We were talking about Gay Maxing, the
Yeah.
release party initial trailer premiere for Stop That Train happened.
Yes. Did you watch the new trailer?
RuPaul
It's
dancing. The
so
new trailer
good.
is great. In the what's it called? Release party or a watch party, whatever the
It was
hell.
the red carpet premiere. Yeah,
Red
they did like
carpet
a red carpet
premiere.
premiere. Mhm.
Rue just did. See, people forget that Rue is a drag queen from like who would hang out in the East Village in like the 80s and
Exactly.
90s. There was no
Yeah.
one dancing. She's up there just like throwing
Hmm.
ass, shaking it. It was fucking great. That comes out on
Amazing.
June
Lisa Rinna
12th.
was there. Yeah, it showed the trailer showed a lot more like just how star-studded the movie is, and I really can't wait.
Yeah.
I think it's like June 12th that comes out or something. But yeah, I had to throw it on there because I knew you'd love to see Mama Ru.
I would have liked to see John Travolta's gay ass in that movie with that new look he's got.
Me
How
too.
crazy is that? He just went 90s and the internet exploded. He has like a hat and this and a Kangol on. I'm like, this is not as crazy as everyone's making it seem.
The way that people freaked the fuck out over John Travolta's new hat, but like not only did he wear one hat one day, he wore another hat the next day, and people were like, "What the fuck? Like, what do you mean?" I think he looks amazing. I think he
Right.
looks younger than ever. I think whatever, cover up your head. He's bald now, right? I think he's bald. So
I
it's
mean, I
like
would imagine, right?
or maybe he's wearing wigs, like who knows? But
Yeah.
I think he might be like balding at the very least. I love a commitment to a funky hat. I think that Cannes is a perfect time to do it. I think he looked distinguished. I think he looked 20 years younger, and I'm very happy for him on his new hat journey. And I just think that people were stunned, like the way that the pictures of him in the hats were going around. It's like I have it imprinted in my brain forever how many times I've seen the
And
photos.
you want to talk about dancing? John Travolta fucking dancing. You remember when Madonna did the VMA
Exactly.
performance of his dance at Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
tried to
I
learn
mean,
that just alone. Just alone. I'm not too big to admit it. Just alone in my apartment, I've tried to learn it. Dun,
yeah,
dun, 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 dun. He's a
of
fucking
course.
he's a
It's really
dancer.
hard to do.
Joan Rivers used
It's a
to go
lot of
at
movement, a lot
him
of hips.
in
Way more
it.
hips than you think. What?
Remember when Joan Rivers used to go at him all the time? She'd be like, I
I
need
know.
John Travolta to come out. I also wanted to hit in Surviving. Trash, darling, trash. I didn't do that.
Trash, darling.
I forgot.
I she somebody posted a photo of Lisa Rinna was on Lisa Rinna has been on like a million carpets. I don't know what she's up to, but she's just like on a carpet every other
Yeah.
day. And she had some look where she has like a blonde wig on that's like big and tall. It might be white actually. I think it was like a white wig. Like Lisa Rinna was basically in full drag. Like I've never like her outfit was crazy, like whatever. And someone had quoted it and was like, "These are the times when I really miss Joan Rivers. She would have ripped this up." And
Uh,
I was like, "Yeah, she would have." Like it was a ridiculous look I'm sure on purpose, but it was bad. Bad. Maybe Lisa Rinna's first miss ever.
yeah, she doesn't really miss.
No. And it
Another,
still was fine. Like it wasn't that bad of a miss, but like it wasn't my favorite
it wasn't a
miss.
hit, as they
No.
say.
No, no.
Speaking of something that never misses, the Chili's Big Crispy three for me. Chili's three for me serves
Hell
up
yeah.
the big crispy fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink for just 10.99. Chili's Big Crispy three for me, the best 10.99 you can eat. I was walking through my neighborhood the other day. I went and got a burrito. It was $22, and I was about a third of the food that you get with the Chili's Big Crispy three for me. So I might,
Uh,
if the weather holds out, take a ride on over to New Jersey on the
mhm.
motorcycle or out to Long Island and stop by Chili's for the Chili's Big Crispy three for me. If you're tired of tiny, overpriced fast food chicken sandwiches like I am and like Kelly is, the Chili's Big
Mhm.
Crispy three for me is the way to do it. So head on over to Chili's for the Big Crispy three for me, served with fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink for just 10.99. Shout out Chili's. Are you doing anything for
Woo.
Memorial Day? I'd love to have Chili's chips and
No.
salsa for my Memorial Day, honestly.
I'm now thinking to myself again, we keep talking about it. I'm gonna have to like take a trip home and go get some. But no, I'm not doing anything. The only thing I am doing is going to try out the new have you ever been to the Air Ancient Baths in Tribeca?
Sounds
Yeah.
fancy.
You should go. It's like a bathhouse kind of, but they have like a bunch of different pools. Like there's like a hot pool, a cold
Ooh.
pool, a like salty pool, like all these things. But you can also get massages and stuff there. Like
Oh
that's the whole
shit.
thing. But they just opened one on the Upper East Side that I've not been to yet, and I've been to the one downtown a bunch of times. And so I said, "Ooh!" So I scheduled myself a little massage, and I'll go be
All
checking out the
right.
pool
They have a
tomorrow.
pool, an outdoor pool there?
No, I
Indoor.
don't think so. Well, actually, I'm not sure about the new location, but the
Got
one
it.
downtown, no, it's like it's supposed to be like it's all dark and like
Right.
underground and very, very like sexy and cool. I've gone in like the morning time where it's a bunch of like ladies brunching, and I've also gone at like a nighttime and
Yeah.
it's kind of like couples. Like couples are like,
Oh,
kikiing around. Yeah, it's cutie. I think you'd
you're
really
just
like
going
it.
to a sex club.
Yeah. And this is me revealing I'm going to a sex club, but pretty
Yeah.
often. No, it's very much a like
It
a
sounds
high end
chic.
like bathhouse type thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to go to the new. And I heard it was raining, so I was like, might as well get a massage, right? My
Perfect.
shoulders are.
Yeah.
I'm stressed. I'm always stressed. I could
And
use
that's
it.
why you need a massage. We're getting teased with the weather because it's nice and then it's shitty and then it's nice and
I
then it's
know.
shitty.
I know.
But
So okay, are you going to be resting this weekend? Like, what's your recovery plan? I would like to hear that.
you know what's crazy? Once you're on at least for me, once I'm on a late schedule, I want to stay. It's easy for me to stay on a late schedule. So last
Yeah.
night I was on my last legs, like pinching this in the car to make sure, like to try and fight nausea, like ready to die.
Yep.
And then it was
Oof.
like 9:30 came around. I was like, man, I could use a drink right now. So
Ugh.
I was immediately sucked back into that. So I'm gonna try and not do that. I'm gonna go hopefully meet up with a buddy of mine and his friend. We're gonna do a little bit of motorcycle riding. We're gonna check out the
Oh,
Storm King Highway
yay.
in Hudson Valley, try and beat the weather right
Gorgeous.
after this. And
Gorgeous.
then otherwise, I'm just chilling, just getting into routine, lifting. Summer is around the corner. Club,
Hmm.
bus, car,
Another
train, club,
another
Fire
club,
Island,
another
Cape Town.
bus. Yeah,
Yeah, so
you have to
it's
do it like that.
starting. What's that, Kelly?
I said you have to do it like that. You just got to keep it popping.
You have to. And there's a someone said something. You count how many summers you have left, how many good summers you have left. Not to get
My
morbid, right?
God. Right,
You
but what a
summers
crazy
go
thing
quick.
to
The
say.
time is now. Stop thinking about doing things and just do it. If you want to go, you can wait for the perfect time to do something for your entire life and it may never come. If you want to take a vacation, take it. If you're on the
Oh,
fence about going to the beach, go to the fucking beach. You're not going to regret it. Get off your phone. Phones are
get off
evil.
your phone, get off your ass. Nobody wants to get off their ass and work anymore or a
Shout out Kim
vacation.
K.
Yeah, shout out. Wait, can I ask you your thoughts on the rumors swirling around the world right now that Memorial Day is like a psyop situation and they make it rain on Memorial Day every single year to keep people inside and keep their keep
Is
their morale low? Have you been
you
hearing this?
No, no. I mean, it's obviously true. Am I doing
So
a show with
people
Dante?
are
Good Lord.
when they started seeing the forecast for this weekend, which is like rain, literally probably like all over the United States or something crazy. Like it's
Hmm.
it's a ridiculous amount of rain, and everybody's like, "This is on purpose." Like we have nice days during the week, and it rains every weekend.
Every
Like the
weekend.
fuck, blah blah blah. But this one, it's like I think somebody said it was like 4 out of the last 5 Memorial Days, it's been a torrential downpour or something crazy.
Ugh.
I think that it's now
I'm getting
government
annoyed.
controlling the weather.
They always have. I'm getting annoyed thinking about I need to remember that I can walk and move around this summer. So I'm seeing Instagram stories.
Yes,
I'm like people are like, "Oh, can't wait. I'm going to the Hamptons. I'm going to Nantucket. I'm going to this." I'm like, "Wait, I can do that too. I should do that too. I don't just have to stay in
good.
the city. I
Yes, you
don't
should.
have to stay in the city. Maybe I go
Want
down
to
to
come
the
to
shore."
Greece? Do you want to come to
What
Greece with us?
what is Greece?
In over our break in July.
Eventually, I go to Martha's
Actually,
Vineyard.
I'm always trying to bring people. Everyone thinks I'm like running some weird thing over there. I swear. Like we just drink and go to the beach. It's great.
Do they have direct flights from Martha's Vineyard?
You might have to transfer through Boston.
Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah,
all
to
right.
Athens, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be traveling
We'll
around.
discuss. We'll discuss offline.
It's
I
gonna
would
be
legit love.
fun.
I'm always
Oh,
trying to like bully people into coming with me.
who have you tried?
Literally everyone. Like everyone, all of our friends, like everybody. But everybody always like laughs at me and rolls their eyes. The only person who has I think considered and might come on like the Japan trip is Nate. Nate's like, that sounds like a good time. But which I was like, okay,
The
sure,
dog
like
in
come through.
Japan?
That's what he claims that maybe he wants to come. And I said, yeah, obviously you're more than welcome. Like we'd love. I'm
Oh,
always trying to get everybody
Jack
through.
McCarthy is in Japan, right? No one travels more than Jack McCarthy, by the way.
Is he? Do I
He's in
not
Japan
follow
right
him
now. I
on
saw it. He's the guy who runs our
Instagram?
gambling stuff. I saw him on Instagram.
Oh,
He's
good for
there.
him taking a vacay.
Do we want to talk about this clavicular stuff? I feel like we're at the point with this guy where he is becoming the joke, but he doesn't really know it because he's like on the point of the spectrum where social self-awareness it doesn't really
Mhm.
exist. Like I think he's
Yeah.
actual self-aware, but socially people are kind of having him on and the tides are turning from this super interesting guy who's saying really weird things to now it's like you're just off, like something is happening. But he
Well,
said
I
something
think
about
his
Sydney Sweeney, which you wanted to talk about.
Yes, I think that he has now, like, at first, everybody knew he was like kind of a scumbag streamer, and then he became more popular, and people weren't sure if he was like doing a bit. But I think now people know that this is who he really is, and he's just like kind of gross and sexist. Like he just says fucked up shit, and he's like he's not okay. Like he's I don't know what he's got going on. He's like a drug addict, whatever. But he did say that he says Sydney Sweeney was mid. Hold on, I have to see because it
Yeah,
was just such an absurd thing
I think
to say.
I
So
got the quote here. He said,
oh yeah,
some people think that Sweeney is extremely attractive, but I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? I hate when people finish a sentence with right,
I know
right?
I hate that. I hate
She's
it.
got the eyes of doom with no inforbital support. She's really not that
What
much of a
are you
looker in her
saying?
face. I think that a lot of people with porn brains find her attractive because of her body.
I mean, I don't disagree with that sentiment. I think that if you have a porn brain, you think Sydney Sweeney is hot. But I also think that she is very pretty. Like I think it's crazy to just be like, oh, that girl's ugly. It's like, what do you mean?
Right.
But he's just such a freak. And to say that with your whole chest is just so crazy. But the main reason I wanted to bring that up is because I did want to, for all the shit that I've talked about Sydney Sweeney, I did want to give her a little bit of like a kudos because I'm watching Euphoria and I've always said that I think that she's a good actress. I think she's a very good emotional actress.
Right.
And lately, her like personal life, she's dating Scooter Braun, who we hate, and like she just seems to be kind of an asshole. Which whatever, who cares? She's a celebrity. But I want to say that like watching Euphoria and whatever Sam Levinson did, like the stuff that he is having her act out as an actress, I'm kind of like I hope the police arrested him off of the set as soon as he was
Right.
wrapped. Like it
It's
was so
creepy.
it's so creepy and crazy and whatever, but she is just like she's putting her whole fucking ass into it and I respect it. I respect that she is like really she's not phoning it in. She is balls to the walls with this character and whatever they're having her do, she's doing it and she's selling it and she's doing a good job. So,
Are you
have to
caught up
give
on
credit where
Euphoria?
credit's due. Yeah, I'm caught up.
All right, I think I'm too behind, so we have to talk about that next week.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
apologies to everyone, this is a Sunday show, but also it's probably raining out, so enjoy it. Next week's show will
Yeah.
probably be out on like Thursday, I think Thursday, maybe Wednesday, maybe we wait till Thursday.
Yeah, because yeah, we'll
We'll inch
let's
back to
we'll
our
wait for
regular schedule.
yes. We'll wait for like a couple of things to happen. I feel like
Right.
Memorial Day weekend is always kind of slow, so that if we record the day we get back, there might, maybe let's give us a day of the world moving so we
Yeah,
can have stuff to talk about.
100%. Should
Yeah.
I do a Memorial Day tribute right now? I feel compelled to just obviously thank all the troops and everyone
Thank the
for all that they do
troops.
for
Oh,
us.
Pat, that's so
First
kind.
responders. So I know I'm doing
Thanks.
so much for them, aren't I? Just by thanking them on out and about.
I'm like, are you dating a troop? Like, why did you
Yeah.
think about this?
Oh God, I went. The best, this is TMI, tell all the listeners, the best sex I ever had was with a man
Yeah.
in the Navy in
Oh.
Tampa, Florida. Oh my
Oh,
God. I
I was
think
gonna
his
ask if it
name,
was Fleet Week.
yeah, I don't know what it was, but we met in Igor, which is part of Tampa City. Tampa, I don't know, it's like the neighborhood.
Tampa
And
Bay?
it
Yeah.
was think about him to this day.
Oh,
Lance, if
wow.
you're listening,
I was like, where
come
is he?
find,
Where is he
come
at? Why
find
is he
me.
not your boyfriend?
Yeah,
Damn.
he's out at sea somewhere, probably just thinking,
Well,
hey,
Lance, when your Fleet Week is very soon, I think it's like
right?
literally this weekend or next week or whatever. So if you want to bring your hot ass through in uniform,
I
come on
remember being
over.
confused. I was like, wait, you're going home with me? Well, I was like, do you want to come over after the bar? It was like 2 a.m. He's like, yeah. I was like,
Oh my God. You're like,
okay. Like I'm like a
babe.
little chubby, like soft, whatever.
Oh,
Um,
please. Yeah, please. I love when you always like forget that you're hot. I think that that's funny.
it is funny, isn't it?
It's
I think
endearing.
I
It's
gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next for Surge. Maybe like tracheal shave.
yeah, is that what you should do?
Maybe get my
I don't know.
orbital
Your
maxilla
hair looks really full. It's looking really full
coming
on this Zoom.
in.
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay.
fucking dumb. I don't ever take pictures of anything. I took one picture from Chicago. It's me, like, and Ella in a photo booth. And right now, like, I'm on camera. I need to,
Yeah.
you look great. You're well lit. Your hair is beautiful. Your background's great.
To be fair, I
Remind,
just got my
there's
hair.
like,
Yeah.
that's my wallet. Like,
Yeah.
there's a hat. Like, you got to remind me. This is your fault. You have to remind me that I'm on
It's
camera.
my fault.
And I need
Well,
to,
it's
I
like, and
need to,
I do have a beautiful backdrop. This is why, like, I
gorgeous.
never say no to if we are doing a Zoom from home, I'm never saying no because I know that I already have this all set up and I'm in my garden, you know?
You are in your garden. I want to go to a garden. I also want to hit you with
Oh,
this one more time. The Chili's Big Crispy 3 for me. Chili's Big
yay.
Crispy, three for can you do it verbatim? Chili's Big Crispy three for me serves up big crispy fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink for just 10.99. Chili's Big
Is that
Crispy three for
10.99?
me. The best 10.99 you can eat if you're tired of tiny, overpriced fast food chicken sandwiches. Of course you are. Get the Chili's Big Crispy three for me. Were you telling me about ranch and like chips or something?
I am so starving. Yes, it's if you go to Chili's and you get the chip, the bottomless chips, obviously ask for a side of ranch, dip the chips in the ranch. It's something about the saltiness of it all. And I say this every episode, but like I'm telling you, just try it out and you'll be
Mm.
like, damn, why haven't I been dipping my tortilla chips in ranch my whole life?
Also,
But it's
Chili's. I know
specifically
you're
Chili's.
okay.
Specifically Chili's. Yeah,
Specifically Chili's. Chili's, I know you're listening to this right now. I have beef
yeah,
with you. Put a Chili's in every airport in the country. I
for
don't want
real.
like
I need one at
obscure
LaGuardia.
bistro. Like, why is there not a Chili's in O'Hare?
Is
Like,
there?
I need one. Not in
Is
the,
there not Chili's in O'Hare? Maybe they're just not in the terminal you're in. I feel like they
yeah.
definitely are everywhere, you
I
know?
know the one in Jacksonville.
Regardless.
Oh, is unbelievable.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like my
yeah.
It's like you're seeing like the gates of heaven when you walk over to that thing. It's the best. So I had the Chili's for the Chili's Big Crispy three for me, served with fries, bottomless chips, and salsa, and a bottomless drink for just 10.99. Now, summer is right
Yay.
around the corner. Do we have anything big plans? You're traveling. I'm doing some pride parties. I may be in Cleveland potentially next week.
Yeah, what's that? You got pride parties popping up. So you're doing
Yeah.
John Boy on June 28th, you said. That's like a can't miss, in my opinion. And now I'm pissed and I wish I wasn't away.
Yep, we're doing that in
That
Chicago,
would
and then
suck.
we're gonna be doing a party at in Brooklyn. I'll put it up. It's for So.Gay. I'm doing a party with them. It's gonna be myself. It's gonna be Dylan Kevich. It's gonna be Meredith Marks with her
Oh,
caviar. She'll be
fun.
there.
Oh
So
my
we're
God,
gonna
star
rip that up.
studded.
I know, and it's
Love
like the
Dylan
kickoff of the
Savage.
season, which is fun.
What day is that?
That is June 3rd, I believe. Despite everyone and their mother now just referring to things uncool as gay again, we're still doing pride parties. So that shift has been, that's gay, that's gay. Now we're gonna double down and we're gonna be
Well, that's
you want to
the
see gay, it'll be extra gay. It's literally the point of pride.
yes, I know. And I very much appreciate that. And I'm ready to whip it up in any
Oh yeah.
capacity because you're right. Everybody's saying everything is gay again. And I don't know when that happened. I don't know when I thought we worked that out of our vocabularies. What happened?
Yeah, it happened. It's happened and it's back. I mean, look it's a word, but at the same time, like all
Well,
you're
you'll just
doing is activating the queens.
exactly, yeah.
Like
It's you
imagine
rang?
yeah,
Yeah.
imagine thinking I'm not gonna just be extra gay online now. Unfollow me now, because it's gonna
Yeah.
get bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else we got going on the rest of the weekend? You're hanging out. Any final words
Hanging
going
out.
into the summer?
Trying to think. I'm excited about this summer. I'm excited about the idea that we're all gonna be looks maxing, vacation maxing, life maxing, sex maxing. Like I'm ready for all of those things. Yeah, we're gonna be fucking this summer, I think,
Okay.
is what's
It's
I
the
think we should
summer
all
of
be
fucking, I
fucking.
think.
Yeah, I think that we've been locked up for too long. Like this was the coldest winter ever, and I learned this fact the other day. Because of the way that Memorial Day falls this year, it's like the last Monday of May is whenever Memorial Day is. So now that we have like a full week after that or whatever, and now Labor Day is also the latest it can be,
Ooh.
which is like September 7th or something. So it is the longest summer that we
Yeah.
could possibly have on the calendar. So take advantage of it.
No excuses. If you're thinking of doing something, do it. Count how many summers you have left and then divide that by two. That's how many good summers you have left. Summers in your
Exactly.
30s, 40s are good. Once you get to 50s, it gets a little weird.
That
60s,
really
you
is
start
hitting me
slowing
hard.
down.
Yeah.
70s. So think about it. You got maybe, I'm 36, 46. I got maybe 20 more good summers left. As
Oh my
morbid
God.
as morbid as that is.
That makes me feel crazy. Like that makes me feel crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna live it the fuck up. Wow, holy shit.
Live it the fuck
Have to.
up. Summer of
Absolutely have to.
2026. Go get some chilies. Go dance around like a fucking I don't know, Madonna,
Like a
RuPaul, like a
lunatic.
lunatic.
Disco is back. I'm
Yes.
excited for you. I'm excited for you to screw your head back on correctly and feeling that way because I know how you're feeling, and I'm proud of you for such a big week away, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see that Survivor won't be coming out until I think end of August, early September, they were saying. So
Yep.
we will have to wait a little bit for it to see you really shine, but. I know that you've got to be struggling right now. Like the fact that we're
Yeah.
even doing a pod. Like I was like, there's no way we're going to be able to do like you'll be so brain dead. Like there's no way. But I think you still crushed anyway.
Appreciate it, Kelly. I think you crushed. Enjoy your new haircut. Enjoy the weekend.
Thanks.
And we will
Thanks. I will.
see everyone on later this week.
All right. Mwah.
Bye.